Hi everyone, it's Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games, and this afternoon we're just going to take you on a quick tour on an upcoming product that I'm very excited about, which is Victory at Sea from Warlord Games. Victory at Sea is a World War II naval combat game in 1/1800th scale, which is really small. So this is a small selection of what you would get in the War in the Pacific starter set. So in the full starter set you would get 15 ships, but this is our store demo copy and we've got 8 ships, and all of these ships are what you can expect out of the starter set. So we've got 2 Japanese cruiser or small battleships and 2 I believe they are Fubuki, if I pronounced that right, class cruisers or destroyers, and then on the American side of the scenario we've got the USS Chicago and Northampton and a couple of Fletcher class cruisers, and you get a couple more of each in the full starter set. You also get a couple of these fantastic posters. So this is an A0 size poster, and in the full starter set you'll get 2 of these. It's double-sided, one with darker sided waves and one with slightly slightly lighter coloured waves, depending on which part of the ocean you're depicting your battle in. You get a couple of different turning devices, so shorter one for your smaller ships and a bigger one for your bigger ships. Okay, and the idea with these is that you line the bridge of the ship up, which is about here on this one, on this edge of the marker, and the bow with the little thing there, and then if you're going to turn it, so you'll turn it around that point, so it's then pointing 45 degrees there, and then you can move it forward from there. Because who wouldn't like making noises while they're moving their miniatures around the table? Okay, you'll also get a selection of dice. Now this game uses a standard D6 and also D10 to determine your various dice rolls. You get the usual selection of counters and smoke markers, and this is the initiative token that you use to determine who's got the initiative, or indicate who's got the initiative. And then the other thing that you need is the ship cards. Now these come in a double-sided format for each ship. So on the front you've got the movement and the armour of your ship, and these markers along the top and the bottom are so you can slide it along to indicate how many points of armour your ship has got remaining. All of the various turret weapons and other weapons, including the firing arcs and other bits and pieces, are all detailed on the front of there, along with the points cost for if you're doing a pointed game for kind of a match play scenario. Up in the top right hand corner there. So this is a Megami class heavy cruiser, which is one of these boys at the front, which is a very heavily armoured large ship. Okay, and on the back side of the card what you can expect is a list of refits and additional rules for the ship. So this particular ship, the Megami class cruiser, had an earlier version of the ship before it had its refit where the guns and what have you were different before they were upgraded, and that's a cheaper points cost. So this is the kind of thing that you can expect for each of your ships. Now, in addition to the War in the Pacific starter set, there will be a whole range of fleet packs for the major nations and individual ships available. So Japan, Germany, the USA and the Great British Fleet will be available. So each one of those will have a flagship available separately: the Bismarck, the Yamato, USS Idaho and the HMS Warspite for the British. Now all of these will be available separately, as well as some other items such as a gaming mat and different things. So this is our store's deep cut gaming mat. Obviously you can use the one that's provided with the starter set, or you could buy a very reasonably priced gaming mat from ourselves at mightylancergames.co.uk, as well as all of these items that will be available to pre-order immediately at excellent prices, also at mightylancergames.co.uk. So I'm really excited about this game. I played a version of Victory at Sea probably about 15 years ago. I think, as far as I'm aware, this is a very true update to those rules, including some of the catastrophic damage rules and things that made the game such fun. So just to give you an insight, In a game that I once played quite some time ago, I fired on the HMS Hood with the Bismarck, and due to some poor dice rolling on my opponent's part, blew the whole ship to pieces with one lucky shot, which was obviously a highlight, if historically inaccurate. So, highly recommend this game. I'm really excited, really looking forward to it. These are our painted ships, obviously, as I mentioned already. Come on over to mightylancergames.co.uk and pre-order this awesome game for just £40. So I forgot to mention, which I think I should cover, is that these ships are made out of the new Warlord resin material. So they're pretty good, pretty flexible. They come in a couple of different parts, maybe half a dozen parts where you need to stick the turrets and things on. But they're really great, really light, and quite resilient. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the video on the little thumbs up symbol below. Not the thumbs down symbol, don't do the thumbs down symbol. And if you would like to, and it would be very much appreciated if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.